Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky back today with some lipstick swatches slash reviews. And this is for the Maybelline, yes, I want to make sure I'm saying it right, Superstay Ink Crayon. There you go. There's a lot of words, a lot going on there. So I've actually had these for a little bit and I'm finally getting around to reviewing them. Finally getting back to posting again. Hi. And finally got to these. So I've had time to work with these over the last couple months on and off. And so I kind of have a good idea how they work. We're going to work with this lighting a little bit. It is a rainy day here in the East Coast. And so I'm using natural light and a ring light. So it's a little bit weird. And I'm so pale, that light just bounces right back. Yeah. So again, I only have 6 colors. There are more to the line, but I just wanted to buy what I thought was going to work best for me and what I was most interested. I didn't feel like I needed the whole line. I paid for stuff myself, so I'm only going to buy what I'm going to use. There you go. So yes, I ended up getting 6 of these colors. So what I'm going to do, and if you're curious what they are, I will put them down below so you don't waste your time if you don't want to watch everything. But what I'm going to do before I review these is I'm going to go ahead and do the swatches on these, and then I'll go ahead with the review. Okay, so the first color is number 15, Lead the Way. You can see that I've used this just to show this is how much product you get for the price point. Really fantastic. It's almost like an Hourglass, so it's about the same as an Hourglass lipstick as far as amount, but the price is a lot less. And if you get it on sale, even better. It's a lot of the time like on Ulta, you can get buy one, get one 50% off, or sometimes they'll have like 30% off, which is fantastic, which makes it a lot better. Okay, so this is an everyday pink color. If I'd say if you are of medium light to fair like myself, it's a very pretty color. It's kind of a nude, it's pink, but it's a neutral kind of pink color that would work on many different people. Very safe color to wear all the time for my lips, but better if you are, like I said, medium light to lighter. It's a very pretty color. Very easy everyday color. And what I will say is you'll see, because some of these get really bright, they're going to be very staining. I have very fair lips, so you'll see that as we go on through this. The next one is number 20, Enjoy the View. Now this one I have not used as much, and you can see that's what the tip looks like originally before it's been used. I wonder why I haven't used this one. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this one is more of like an orange tone. I'd like to say it's like a pink, but it's definitely more of an orange tone color. Like a pinky orange kind of. Very definitely a warm tone. Very nice color. It's very beautiful. It's one of those things that you can wear year round easily. Summer, fall, all of those seasons. Yeah, it would definitely work. Definitely not neutral, but one of those colors that just could transition all the time to any time. It's a very nice color. Not necessarily one that I gravitate a lot towards, but again, when I say stuff like that, just know that that's because I'm a cool tone gal, and so this doesn't always look good on me. I mean, it looks fine, but it's not something that I gravitate towards. So if you're into these colors, it's absolutely gorgeous, but for me, it's not one that I would use a lot, but it's a beautiful color. It's just cool tone girl, living in a warm tone world. Okay, this one is one of the ones I actually really like, but I tend to gravitate towards colors like this. So if you don't, you may not love it. It's more, I'd say it's leaning more towards neutral warm. It is still a warm kind of mauve. Well, it's like a pinky mauve. It is mauve, but very much on the pinky side. And I love mauves. I love them. So I love this color, though it is a little bit more warm tone, but not so warm that it can't be wearable by you cool tone gals out there. But I really like this one. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful, and it's one that I've worn a few times. It's one of my favorites of the collection, or the ones that I have. Okay, the next one is number 35, Treat Yourself. And you'll see there's a little bit of staining, nothing really huge. Now we're gonna see where the staining really happens because they're gonna get bright from here on out. This one I have not used as well. I used like most of them, but a couple of them escaped me. Oh wow. Okay, so this is number 35, Treat Yourself. Whew. They don't quite match the packaging, but lipstick never does, I find, so don't be fooled by that. Don't use the packaging to judge it. But this one's very bright. This is something that, of course, I'd wear during the spring and summer with very minimal eyeshadow, very easy eye look. Not with this one, but this one's beautiful. I actually really love this one. It's, you know, one of those bright fuchsias that are just a lot of fun. I think would work well on many different people. Definitely a cool tone, but this would work so well with so many skin types across the board. It's just a lot of fun if you like those bright lipsticks. Some people may be intimidated by it. I'm sure the staining is going to be real with this one, but I absolutely love this color, and I would wear this all the time during the summer because it's just fantastically bright and beautiful. Okay, so you will see the staining is becoming a reality now, and that's okay. We knew it was going to happen, especially with bright colors like this. So this one is number 50, which is Own Your Empire, and I have worn this one before. Again, this is Own Your Empire. I love this one. I've worn this a few times. I wish I'd had this actually for the holiday party. I've been to like a few holiday parties and I'm like, where is that perfect cherry red to match? I always wear red. Yeah. And so I was like, where is it? And I couldn't find that perfect cherry red, and I wish I had done this video so I remembered this existed. I've worn this a few times. I love this color. It is the perfect cherry red. Just absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful, and one that I would gravitate to all the time. And the last one that I own is number 60, Accept a Dare, which is probably the darkest of the ones I own. Okay, so this one is Accept a Dare, number 60. I think this is my hands down favorite of the collection, at least of the ones that I own. I absolutely adore this color. This is something that I would wear year round. I mean, it's a little bit dark for summer and spring, but I don't even care. I would wear this. These are the colors that I gravitate towards a lot. These berry colors. I'm a mauve kind of girl. I either like the really grungy colors or mauvey colors or berry colors, you know, and bright red, but that tends to be my favorite. And this one, I will accept that dare, and I will wear this all the damn time. I'm so glad I found these. I'm reorganizing my collection. I went, wait a minute, I forgot about these. But honestly, these are absolutely amazing. Okay, so those were the swatches for the 6 Maybelline Crayon ink lipsticks. You put it to the side again. Lots of words that I own. Again, there's more of them, but these are the ones that I picked up. But seeing how well that they wear, or knowing how well that they wear and what they look like, because there's a couple I hadn't tried, I want more. So who knows? Maybe I'll do a video again in the future with more of these. Absolutely fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, like, the pigment is really exceptional. It's really exceptional. Just beautiful. Yeah, drugstore brand, my friend, drugstore brand. Yes, really, Maybelline upping up its game, because these are very good. Honestly, these are really excellent. They really are. So some thoughts on this. As far as the packaging goes, you know, it's just very simple. It's like looking at pencils. Here you go. With just the name of it on the side and the name on the bottom. Lots of plastic. Here's the thing that I will say is that I'm kind of like about recycling cosmetics, which you can do. I am working on that video. It will be going up soon where you can do that, how to go about it. There are ways to recycle all these things. Please do. Don't just throw them away. Video coming up on that. But it's a lot of plastic, and that's kind of one of the things that I don't love about it. So this one I have used a few times. So like I said, here's the full product that you get. That's the full product, and the rest of it is just plastic. Yeah, and I get it. It's kind of a way to make it bigger so it'll fit in your purse. You'll find it easily, and maybe to psychologically make you think that you're getting more product, but you're not. I almost wish that they had put these like in a bundle and then made smaller plastic around it, but they wouldn't make as much money that way. So I understand why they don't. This way you can charge whatever it is. You know, I think it runs between $7 and $11 depending where you buy it. You can't do that when you have that small amount in a tiny pencil. People flip out. But I just want you to know that's how much you get. This whole thing is not chock full of it. That's all you get. It's much like Hourglass. The difference is Hourglass is exceptionally expensive for what it is. This is more discounted, and there's definitely more sales on these. But yeah, you know, the packaging isn't luxe. Don't expect it to be drugstore, very much plastic. What a lot of people don't realize is that with things like this, which kind of surprised me, I didn't realize people didn't know that, is that, so you pop this cap off, there you go, very nice and sharp on top. And then if you want to keep that, which is great because it's so easy to line your lips first, English, and then fill it in. And so it's really easy to work with in that way. I really do like that. Of course, as you use it more, it will become unsharpened. Little note, there's a sharpener right here at the other side of it. Sharpen it, put it back on, and you're ready to use. Now, I don't tend to use those that often. What I will do is tend to just use different sides of it to sharpen it up again, which is odd, I know, to some people. I'm trying to find the one that I use the most. That's just kind of how I am. Yeah, it's just I don't want to waste the product, and there's not a lot of product in it to begin with. So, and I can't find it. There it is. You can see I've used this one to death. So this is what it looks like. It becomes almost like a regular lipstick, kind of the way it flattens out. So what I would use is that sharper point and line it, and then take the flatter point and fill it in. But that's because you don't get a lot of product. And if you're sharpening it, you're going to lose even more product, but it will sharpen the pencil again, which some people will really, really love. I'm just greedy and I want all the product. So that's why I don't tend to do that. But again, that's just a preference. So you could choose to do whatever you want. There is a strong scent to these. I do want to point that out. It's very strong. So if you do not like scents, these are scented, and the scent does stay for quite a bit. You may be, get used to the scent and it'll disappear. Well, it won't disappear, but your mind will get used to it in your nose, and then you won't notice it as much. But it's very strong. It's almost like a vanilla coconut, which I find really pleasing. I love this scent. I think it's absolutely fantastic, but I know some people don't like that. So if you're very sensitive to smells, these may not be for you. So be wary of that. But if you like smells, I just lost one. If you like smells, then you'll like it because it's very pleasing. But if you like fake coconut, you may not. So there you go. What I will say about these is the wear time is pretty good. It is not perfect. It is not like ink. It does not stay all day. I know some people had better luck than I did. I feel like it stayed around the outside a long time, but it wore on the inside very quickly. Because the darker ones are staining, it does fade away beautifully though. So it's not quite as noticeable because there's a stain afterwards. So for me, with eating and drinking and just going throughout the day, I did feel like I had to touch these up, every 4 to 5 hours, maybe 4 to 6, depending what I was doing. If I was eating a lot, drinking a lot, that makes a difference. Other people have had better luck, which I've seen online, which kind of surprises me because I didn't. It's just, but they didn't completely fade away like a gloss or something. And I didn't mind because, again, this is a drugstore brand, so I was absolutely fine with it. No complaint. But it doesn't stay exactly as long as everybody makes it out to be. So, well, not everybody, but there's been a few where they're like, and it lasted 12 hours. I'm like, whoa. Maybe it has to do with chemistry or what you're eating. I don't know. But for me, it did not last that long. As far as the pigmentation, you can see putting it on, it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it is. The pigment on these are absolutely amazing. And I keep going Hourglass, but I really do feel like they're not as moisturizing. Hourglass is a lot more moisturizing than these. These are more matte and they feel it, but not like a vice grip. Like sometimes you use this matte lipsticks, it's just like a vice grip on your lips. That is not the case. These are actually, they go on really creamy, but then afterwards I am aware that they're there. I did find the longer that I wore them throughout the day that my lips would get a little bit dry in the center, especially on my lower lip. So make sure that you exfoliate first and then moisturize overnight for the best feeling on your lips and without making it dry the next day. Because if I didn't do that, you know, on the inside of my lip, it did tend to get a little bit dry. And it would create dry spots later on through the day. I don't tend to have overly dry lips. I never have, but this did kind of create that a little bit. So be wary of that. But I don't think that it's like if you have really naturally dry lips, these may not be the most comfortable for you. If you're somewhere in the middle and you like the look of matte lipstick, but you find it a little bit too drying, I think these would be very good. Just like I said, make sure you exfoliate the night before and really moisturize and put these on and you're going to be fine. It's not like the horrible vice grip. It really isn't. And there is transfer, but it's better than like a regular lipstick. So these will last longer, but they're not necessarily as creamy. Though they go on creamy, they do kind of dry down a bit, but they definitely do transfer. So don't think that they don't. Not advertising that because that's not the case. Don't want to put this on my hand, but let me show you. Actually, there's not that much. Yeah, and I gave it a good old kiss. No. Pretty good. So yes, I mean, if I was like eating or something or drinking out of a straw, yeah, it would do that, absolutely. But nothing really bad. So it's kind of nice, but it isn't like a matte lipstick that isn't going to move. It will, but I think it's a really great formula. And as I was saying before with Hourglass, Hourglass is known for having so much pigment. As soon as you put it on, this gives it a run for its money. Did you see how much pigment? I mean, it is pigmented. You can see it looking at my lips. This was just a couple swipes. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely love these. I absolutely love these. I think these are some of the best lipsticks to come out this year. And that's even beyond drugstore. That's just in general. I think these are so good. I do, especially if you can get them on sale. Whew, I definitely see myself getting the whole collection. I think it's totally worth it. I think, especially if you can get it at a discount, which you can, so you may be able to pick these up for like $5 to $8 a piece. I think they're totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. Beautiful colors, great range from really light to really bold. I do find that most of the colors are a little bit more bold, which fantastic. So there's a lot of fun colors, which, in the past necessarily drugstores didn't always put out the most adventurous. These are very fun. These are very great. Something to match everybody's mood. A lot of oranges, different colors within the range for everyone. And I just, maybe not as many neutrals. This isn't necessarily neutral time. So if you're looking for that, this may not be the line for you. But I will say I am 100% impressed with these. Love them. If you want that kind of more expensive pigmented brand, but you don't want to pay those prices because you're on a budget, or you're just frugal, and there's nothing wrong with that, these are for you. I 100% give them a huge thumbs up. So let me know what you think. Have you tried these? Would you like to try them? I would love to get more and do another video because I love these because they're that good. Let me know down below. And until next time, have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.